Hi, this is Ansu Sesay with Real Game, brought to you by Basketball Psychology, the show that brings basketball and other sports to you in a way that you can easily understand. I'm here with CG and Mike, and today we have the fifth and final key to building a confident mindset, and it is how to stay confident. I'm going to let my boys take it from here.
Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and start off. First key that I feel is important to staying confident is consistency. And when I speak on consistency, I'm talking about doing the same routines, the same practice, getting those reps in daily. Is one of the most simplest things to continuing to be confident in yourself throughout whatever you're doing, whether it's basketball or life. So that's one simple key for it.
I feel like that word routine that you use, routines are very good in the sense that it keeps you on schedule and on time. Like you said, in basketball and in life, when having a routine, those people are usually more successful because they follow the same thing every day, and they know exactly what they're gonna do at this time, and they're the most likely to make the least mistakes.
Most definitely. Routines, biggest thing with routines, they give you structure, and I feel like everybody needs that structure, especially if you're trying to improve at something or just attain or achieve a goal, then you need that kind of structure to help you, plan it out and, show how you're going to get there.
To kind of go ahead off that a little more, I know personally for me, one of the things that I feel kept me confident in everything that I did was first, the mental part, just giving myself that positive self-talk, what we kind of talked about earlier on with some of the first keys to confidence. That positive self-talk was one of the biggest things that helped me to believe in the work that I was consistently putting in. So I'm big on positive self-talk, and I know that it helps feed your soul in a different way, just to help you keep going on, man, and believe in what you're actually doing. So
what is some of that positive self-talk look like for you?
I am who I say I am. You get what I mean? Like, as simple as that. Everything once starts with a belief, and
right.
Everything starts with a thought. And if you want to be something in life, or if you want to be a certain type of player, you got to first believe in that and feed your mind those positive thoughts, telling yourself that you are who you say you are. And then once you go and put that work in, you're confirming who you say that you are. So simple as that.
You, Micah, positive self-talk is something that I've, practiced and continue to practice, not just on the court, but off the court as well, because you are your thoughts, and your thoughts can overwhelm you. So there's countless amounts of times, on the court, I miss a shot and I'm having to talk to myself like, forget that shot, because I can't weigh on it too much, because then when the next shot comes, I'm going to either be worried about the shot I just missed, or I'm going to be thinking about this shot, like, not confidently. I'm not going to be focused on, hey, I need to step into it and make it, shoot it the right way. I'm going to be focusing on trying not to miss. And so that positive self-talk is very important.
Facts. One thing that kind of helped me to understand this better is I was actually listening to Kobe Bryant one time, and he was just talking about some of his shot selections. And I actually heard something about Carmelo saying something similar too. And they were talking about how sometimes they would take certain shots and their teammates would say certain things like,
That's a bad shot.
That's a bad shot. And they're like, I practiced that.
I
I,
work. I work on
you
this.
know what I'm saying?
I practiced that
Kobe,
shot.
Kobe one time he was like, bro, why would I pass you the ball and I don't see you in the gym? So
You don't work as hard as
I'm
me.
going to take this shot. And I'm not telling anybody to just go out and take dumb shots.
That confidence, it comes down to your preparation and how much, you just prepare to be the best player or person that you can be. Because confidence without preparation is just irrational. So you definitely got to put in the preparation as well to
Gotta have some type of balance.
right.
That balance is definitely needed because you can have the confidence and take the shots, but if you're not preparing yourself mentally and physically to take those shots, then it's no chance that you're gonna make it.
Let's talk about false confidence, I would say. Like, we've all been through it where some people have basically false confidence, and I think that comes from not having that balance where they're just believing in themselves so much, but they're never putting in their work too. And it's just like, man, you can tell that balance is not there and it's not coming together. Like, they believe in themselves so much, but they're not able to physically be who they believe they are in their head. We've all seen it before, so
I fell victim to that before.
Well,
yeah.
Just working hard all summer. I had a summer where I worked really hard and got to school, had a few injuries, so I wasn't in the gym. And then after the injuries, you come back and start playing, but I wasn't putting in that same work that I was before the injuries, and I was taking the same shots. So I feel like I falsified my confidence because I was taking those same shots and not working as hard as I was. So I wasn't getting those results, the results that I thought that I was going to get.
Facts. Agree to that. I've done the same thing too.
I've kind of dealt with a flip scenario of where I was putting in the work, but I would say my mental wasn't strong enough yet, and it wasn't in the right space to be able to be confident, just because I wasn't practicing these things like positive self-talk or short-term memory in terms of, being on the court, forgetting about mistakes. And so it would be times where I would struggle just because I would be on the court and I wasn't always as confident in myself as I should be, but I know I had put the work in. And so it was kind of that me having to tackle that mental hurdle. And then once I was able to do that and have that balance, like y'all both said, it just opened up for me.
That I honestly feel like this is something that the viewers need to hear, because we could tell you what to do all day, but then again, if you don't know what not to do, you can still fall victim to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you get what I'm saying? So
right,
it's good to understand what to do and what not to do too, or what obstacles might come and lead you to not have that confidence that we're trying to build upon everybody. So
Most definitely say, man, it's confidence in any sport or anything in life, man. It's a roller coaster ride. You're gonna definitely have ups and downs. It's the key to it is to never get too high and to never get too low. You got to stay even keeled because if you let your highs get too high and your lows get too low, when you'll either end up feeling yourself or you could end up depressed. And neither one of those things in the wrong scenario are good. So I would just say stay even keeled.
Man, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Confidence ever changing. So just because you low right now, you don't gotta stay low. Like, you can get out of that rut.
facts.
Most definitely.
Man, this is some valuable information, bro. Like, it's definitely some stuff that I wish I would have been able to, like, gasp and or hear a lot when I was younger too, just to kind of help steer me in the right directions whenever I went through some of the obstacles that I did and whenever I needed that confidence.
It's not something that they really preach to us as younger kids. It's just like they just want us to go out there and just play basketball, but it's really more than a game. It's for some of us, if you really love it, it's a lifestyle. And I think that it's something that should be taught like worldwide. I think that just the confidence, the mental aspect of basketball or any sport period should be taught to every young kid, because I feel like it would get them further in life.
And even people our age too. Like, we used to hear old heads say all the time that they got 90% mental,
10% physical.
but who knows what that means? Like,
Yeah, nobody ever broke it down. They would just leave it at that.
My pops said that a lot.
like, ooh, nice numbers. Right.
But I think a big thing is most coaches believe, I would say they, not most, but there are coaches that believe that you are responsible for your own confidence, and like they don't really play a role in it. And so how you talk about confidence being taught, I think that could play a part into why it's not really taught, because it's kind of just expected for you to have confidence in yourself, like just from the get-go.
It's expected, and just the same way as it's expected, it can be taken away.
But man, that wraps up the confidence series, man. I appreciate y'all boys dropping the gems for the listeners and the viewers. As always, we appreciate all the listeners and the viewers. We appreciate all your support. We got a lot of stuff in tune for y'all, a lot of things coming up as far as, just different projects we involved in, different podcasts, episodes, ideas. Be on the lookout for just new information on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Once again, thank you to Riverside for the podcast. We got the podcast available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. It might even be on Pandora, man. You might want to go check it. So yeah. Also, podcast episodes every Friday for y'all. So be sure to tune in. Let somebody know, and then have them let somebody know. Tell your granny, tell your uncle, tell your AAU coach, and tell your high school coach.
You ain't say the barber.
We told the barber the last 2 weeks. Now we got to tell the new people. They got to tell somebody else.
Okay.
All right, man. It's CG. I got Sue with me. I got Mike with me. We appreciate y'all as always, and we'll see y'all next time.
Love.